What's up, everybody? In case you're new to the channel, my name is Floyd Chavez and you are back in the F.C Sneaker Factory for another episode. And can you believe it? The last Friday of February. I mean, I know it's a short month, but damn, this month flew by, which takes me to this. It's time to go in that direction, and let's talk about some St. Patrick's Day colorway shoes in my collection as we're leading up to the beautiful month of March, but also leading up to the great celebration, the great holiday of St. Patrick's Day. So let's take a look at this first one. I mean, this shoe doesn't get any more simpler than this one. Easy colorway, easy to style, and one of those go-to shoes that you should wear during this coming month of March as we're going towards St. Patrick's Day. Colors are easy, right? Easy colorway when it comes to this one. Simple, you can't go wrong. It's one of those shoes that just flies below retail at this current time. I remember when the trend on these were extremely high and people were buying them for like $300-$400. Me, myself, never did it. Thank God for that. I actually picked this one up for below retail, and I actually picked this one up on GOAT, to be honest with you. So let's take a look at this one, all right? This was the original Sneaker Profile 402, and this actually aired way back on May 26th of 2025. So almost a year ago from now when this video drops. But the original release date on this shoe, it was actually June 3rd of 2021. We all know during that time frame what was going on. But and that actually released on the Sneakers app. But this shoe is actually based on the original Be True to Your School Nike Spartan or Michigan State high at that time was back in 1985. This particular shoe though, this one that I picked up from GOAT, it actually released on May of 2024. It was a restock. Unfortunately, I did not have I did not hit on the Sneakers app, but actually I was really happy about that because I actually picked this one up below retail on GOAT. So good thing for myself. This was only a retail price of $100, but like I said, this is probably one of those perfect shoes to wear for the month of March as we're leading up to, right, the St. Patrick's Day holiday. Really quick though, let's take a look at the box. Simple box, nothing's going on. You got your just traditional Nike box right here with the white lettering, white translucent tissue paper. Nothing going on with the box. And you know what, really nothing going on with this shoe because like I mentioned before, it doesn't get any simpler than this, right? You got your all white leather shoe right here. All white leather shoe pretty much with your little hits of that Michigan State going throughout the entire border of the shoe. But let's take a look at it up close, okay? This one, I'm trying to feel the materials. The materials aren't like that bad, actually. They feel pretty good. They're not like plastic or anything or cheap in any way. I mean, but I'm pretty sure like if I went down to the actual leather quality, it would show up as pretty cheap, but in hand and the way I feel it, it doesn't feel like plastic or cheap at all. But it's basically, you got your white toe box and then the mud guard going all the way through the shoelaces, traveling towards the rear part of the shoe. You got that nice Spartan green, right? That nice Michigan State green color, as well as on the swoosh. Same thing is in that Spartan green. White little window right there. This is actually white leather as well. It's not any type of mesh. It is all white leather. White outsole, white stitching, green Spartan green outsole. Now the rear part, which is something I really like about this one, Nike's actually sewn in, which is great. Sometimes you would get, like back in the early 2000s, you would get it painted on, but this is Nike sewn in, which is nice. You got the green, the Spartan green around that white leather, white stitching, and of course right here below that, that Spartan green with the Spartan green stitching as well. White midsole, white stitching, green outsole. Mio side, identical lateral side. Nothing really has changed with this one. It's the same. I'm not even going to go into the description. You can see it for yourself. Love the front view though, shoe. Look at that, how nice that front view hits. I mean, I understand dunks are not in. I get it, right? But it still looks nice. It still looks nice from the front. Outsole completely in that Spartan green. Aerial view, my favorite part of the shoe is the aerial view of the shoe. I just love how this one particularly hits. Just think of it. You're staring down at a shoe. This is what you're staring at. Nice white toe box with the perforations, that beautiful Spartan green shoelaces. This is actually a nylon tongue, very thin, because it's just your traditional dunk, so you get that that thin tongue, but it's all in that white nylon material. You got that nice right here, nice white tag, Nike swoosh in that Spartan green. Around that, the piping on the tongue, you got that nice Spartan green piping. Inside of the tongue is green. Interior of the ankle collar, that's all Spartan green. Inside, you do got that nice Spartan green insole. The only thing I really don't like is I don't know if this is like true to the 85, but they always put that, for the most part, not always, but for the most part, they always have the Nike and the swoosh in orange. Really don't like that. I wish it was in like white. I feel like that would make more sense, but I don't know where that orange comes from, because it's just kind of off when I look at the aerial view. Obviously, you're not going to see it when you put it on foot. It just, to me, when I look at it, when I'm doing this, it's just off with that orange. But overall, beautiful shoe. Like I mentioned, perfect shoe to bring out. This is one of those shoes you definitely can grab for below retail, so it's even better. You go, if you go out, you're drinking for St. Patrick's Day, this is one of those shoes you wouldn't really care about messing up, because you can always get yourself a new pair for below retail. So just a great shoe to bring out for the month of March, as we're leading towards the St. Patrick's Day holiday. Hopefully you're able to get your hands on that one if you don't already. Like I said numerous times already, thank you so much for your support. It really means a lot. That includes the fellas out there and, of course, the beautiful ladies. Let's enjoy this last Friday of February. Let's take it all in, because after this, 2026, or I should say February 2026, is now gone. All right. So thank you so much for tuning in. If you're not a friend of the program, please be a subscriber, be a friend of the program, and subscribe to my channel. Hit that like button. And now I see that they have a hype button. Hey, if you can hit that hype button, I would really appreciate that as well. Drop a comment down below. Let me know what your favorite St. Patrick's Day shoe is to bring out. I would like to know that. And also, if you're not following me on Instagram, what are you doing? Go ahead and follow me on my Instagram. You can catch me at Floyd Chavez Jr. But just like how all the ladies say, Floyd, you are too damn. You guessed it.